Not to brag or anything, but life is good. New champions, awkward promos, Braun being boring. I got something better. People, I'm going to reveal the identity of the hacker. Obviously, there are a lot of potential names, but who could that be? Is that Ali? I don't think so. The identity of the hacker is being revealed in 3, 2, 1. It was me, Great One! It was me all along! From now on, every WWE match is going to be filmed in Japan! Every match needs Dave Meltzer's approval to be considered good. And from now on, every main event is going to feature Sasha. Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Greatness of SmackDown. Yeah man, I'm so tired of these shows, I'm barely doing any reviews anymore. But people, I am excited about Money in the Bank because it's going to be very different, because it's basically going to happen in WWE headquarters, and the Money in the Bank briefcase is going to be on the roof or the whatever, man. It's weird, and that's why I like it. Something different. Finally, WWE are at least trying to make it better, because I'm tired of WWE being recorded in Performance Center, that's for sure. So let's talk about SmackDown, people. The show kicked off with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Alexa Bliss introduces us to the one and only, the WWE Universal Champion, Braun. And since I didn't do a SmackDown review, I gotta say, I'm not necessarily very interested in the rivalry, but it's not the worst case scenario. The thing is, they probably don't want Braun Strowman to lose, but that means that Bray Wyatt is going to lose. I don't know, man. It's kinda... I don't know what's going to happen. It seems like every case scenario is something that WWE wouldn't really like. So we're probably going to get a DQ finish. And that was a one bad promo by Braun Strowman, you know. I can't even say bad, it's just boring, the same crap all the time. I don't even remember what he said, but I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of, Bray Wyatt doesn't control me. The only thing that controls Bray Wyatt is these hands, and he's gonna get these hands. Something like that, man. Yeah, this is going to be a one bad title reign. Very, very boring. Speaking of Braun Strowman, he made these comments about indie wrestlers, you know, change your jobs, you know, get a better job if you cannot pay your bills. A few weeks later, his best friends got released by the WWE. Damn, that's rough. Braun Strowman sees a wrapped present and he's like, oh, Alexa, you don't need to give me a gift. Who does that, by the way? You see a gift and you're like, okay, I'm not gonna wait for you to present it to me, I'm just gonna get it. I'm gonna get these presents with these hands. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are like, we didn't give you a present, but of course, Braun Strowman is like, oh, stop, Alexa, I know you did, I know you love these hands. Turns out, inside the box, it's a sheep mask. Now, obviously you understand what that means. It's a weird Braun Strowman bed fetish. You know, he always does that with girls and stuff. But also it's, you know, a mask that he used to wear when he was in the Wyatt family. He was a black sheep, I think. So that was pretty decent. We heard a laugh. And, you know, Bray Wyatt is playing mind games. It's not the worst story, but something that, again, I don't expect a good finish. Something weird is going to happen. At the end of the day, if you already gave the championship to Strowman, make sure it's going to be a longer title reign. But then again, if you're putting him against Bray Wyatt, you don't want to hurt Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt lost the championship for no reason whatsoever, in my opinion. Then we got Sasha Banks versus Tamina Snuka, and I was entertained beyond expectations, man. Now, yo, Tamina is probably the greatest WWE wrestler of all time. She kind of reminds me of Primo. I'm kidding. Primo is the GOAT. Tamina, on the other hand, is possibly the worst women's wrestler right now. One of the worst, because have you seen her splash, whatever? Wow. And this had a bunch of botches as well. You know, it was a horrible match between Sasha Banks and Tamina Snuka. I'm not the biggest fan of Sasha Banks. I don't like her that much. But I'll say she's a decent wrestler, you know. She's not Tamina Snuka kind of wrestler. So that was a number one contenders match in which we got, you know, Lacey Evans, we got Bayley, but Tamina Snuka won the match and she's the new number one contender. Why? That is the question. That is the biggest question I have. Why is Tamina Snuka? Why? Why is she the number one contender? Why? Why? Honey, not only am I Marine. Then we got a once in a lifetime match, people. We got Sheamus versus Denzel DeJournette. Yes, Denzel DeJournette. Who is, like I've said in my Monday Night Raw review, my new favorite WWE superstar. That was a one hell of a match. Not one-sided at all, man. You know, Denzel was breathing during this match. So you cannot say that he didn't do anything. Don't you dare disrespect Denzel DeJournette, people. So we got the match in which Sheamus won, which actually shocked me. So Sheamus won, and he's angry at Michael Cole because Michael Cole is talking about Jeff Hardy, but you should not be talking about Jeff Hardy. You should be talking about Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior. So he's yelling at Michael Cole, and I'm pretty sure this is the rivalry that we are going to get. Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy, and to be quite honest with you, man, it's not the worst rivalry we could get. I'm actually interested. One thing that I don't understand is WWE bringing back Jeff Hardy, using him for one day, and Jeff Hardy disappears. And now we're waiting for Jeff Hardy to return again. I don't understand that, but I've heard that Jeff Hardy is going to use his, 2009 theme song, No More Words, which is something that I'm very excited about, by the way. Love that theme song. Gives him more character, that's a main eventer, Jeff Hardy, that we are waiting for right now. And by the way, we got, chapter 2 of Jeff Hardy's documentary or something. I hope they're making it 24, that's something I would love to see. And he talked about his struggles, addiction to, pills and stuff, which was, that takes a lot of guts to admit all of that. And yeah, that was pretty good. And the chapter 3 is going to be redemption, which is something I'm interested in as well. We got a Money in the Bank qualifying match, Naomi versus Dana Brooke. So I'm watching this one and I'm like, okay, this is so obvious. Obviously Naomi is going to win the match. Dana Brooke is just there. Honestly, I'm glad she's not fired, but I'm also kind of shocked she's not fired in a way, because we got very talented people, fired from the WWE. But Dana Brooke is still, running wild on SmackDown, as you can say. So, shockingly, Dana Brooke won the match with one of the worst pin moves I've ever seen, honestly. That was slow, that was sloppy. What are you doing, Dana? So she won the match, and she's going to Money in the Bank, which is something that really shocked me. Why? Why Naomi lost? I don't know. So, yeah. We got Sonya Deville crying in the ring about Mandy Rose, You were supposed to be my teammate. I was hurt when you left me for Otis. All I wanted to do is have a friend. Mandy Rose interrupts, but of course, Sonya Deville was acting because she called Mandy selfish. Oh, man, that's so wow. What is going to happen right here? I love bad acting. Yeah, that was horrible, man. That was just, I don't know, promos, I should say, segments like these need a crowd, because in this kind of segment, you would hear Sonya Deville talking, and you also hear a bunch of people booing the crap out of her, not believing her BS, Basically, everyone in the crowd knows that she's full of, poo-poo. She's full of poo-poo. I love YouTube. I cannot say whatever. YouTube revenue is bad right now, very bad. Patreon.com/TheGreatOne. Thank you. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, it needs a crowd, because right now it's just awkward. It's very awkward. It feels like a scene from these, movies not for kids, as I say. So then we got Dolph Ziggler, and he's, I'm sorry, don't you feel the same way I feel? Look me in the eyes, Mandy. And then we got Sonya Deville attacking Mandy Rose. Then we got Otis. We got a big brawl. I don't know, man. Like I've said in my WrestleMania review, I think that this is leading towards a mixed tag team match, which I understand. This is exactly what this rivalry needs. But at this point, I just lost interest, to be quite honest with you. I lost interest, I don't care anymore, and I don't necessarily see a big payoff, Of course, they are a couple right now, but what's next? It's really, I don't see a future for this rivalry. What's next? Is Otis going to face Sheamus? What is going to happen? We got another Money in the Bank qualifying match, Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan, and before the match we actually got another hacker segment, promo, whatever, video package, I don't care. The thing is, he's going to reveal the truth. He basically said, keep your friends close, your enemies closer, And I'm pretty sure it has to do something with either Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak, Shinsuke and Cesaro, or even The Miz and John Morrison, which is most likely the case. And I'm gonna talk about that in a second, but this was a qualifying match. We're seeing way too many Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan matches, man. The same crap over and over again, which is not bad, but, you know, I need some variety, man. Okay, so we got the match in which Daniel Bryan wins, Cesaro taps out. I'm glad Daniel Bryan is going to Money in the Bank, but I wish Cesaro was going as well. So, you know, I really hope the collection of superstars in the ladder match is going to be special, because that's what we need during these times, you know. It's gonna be not the same Money in the Bank we want, but hopefully it's going to be Money in the Bank that we can enjoy. Elias is walking backstage with his guitar. He wanted to give us a special performance, you know. He wanted to sing a song for the fans watching at home, but he got attacked by King Corbin a lot. He got hurt a lot, man. He got hurt a lot. He was hurt. King Corbin basically destroyed Elias. He destroyed Elias. But it was boring. Honestly, it was very boring. Except for that guitar spot. That was kind of decent. Why is this rivalry on my television? Why am I watching this? This rivalry sucks, man. Let's move on. And in the main event, we got a triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Right now we got Big E versus Jey Uso versus The Miz. So, I expected The Miz to retain, but I also kinda expected someone else to win, because I really thought that this is building towards The Miz versus John Morrison. Basically, I think that's the story. So we got the match, whatever, it's pretty cool, yada yada yada, you get the point. Big E wins the match, and he pins The Miz. So, this is what I predict. So, because John Morrison could retain the championships and The Miz could not retain the championships, John Morrison is going to be like, dude, what the hell, man? What happened right here? And maybe, now, the Hacker storyline maybe has to do something with The Miz and John Morrison right now, but I'm not quite sure who's gonna be a heel, The Miz or Morrison. I kinda want The Miz to be a heel because Morrison is very likable. He was a very good babyface back in the day. He has all these high-flying moves. It doesn't make sense for him to be a heel, which I wouldn't mind. I'm just saying that hopefully The Miz is going to blame John Morrison even though he lost the championships, or maybe Hacker is going to reveal something different, or maybe remind us of what happened in 2011 or 10, when basically The Miz betrayed Morrison. Well, he betrayed him in 2009 or 10, whatever, but he attacked Morrison and Morrison had to leave the WWE because of The Miz. So hopefully this is what we're getting. By the way, Big E licking the championship was kinda weird, you know, all things considered. So, yeah, man, that was your SmackDown. Not the worst show. That was okay. I mean, we got a title change, we got a few promos, even though it was kinda meh, but at least WWE are not giving us replays. They're trying, and they probably realize that this is not gonna end soon, you know? Thank you for watching the video. If you want to support the channel, click a like button, subscribe if you already did, which I'm sure you had. Thank you very much, The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.